Is it just me, or is this whole social media thing extremely overwhelming? I mean, really. There has got to be like 16 million, approximately 16 million social media sites out there. How do you get through them all, and how do you know which one is right for you? Believe it or not, when I work with people on social media strategies and social media training, I have actually taken them off of more social media platforms than have put them onto social media platforms. And here's why. The challenge is that people think that they need to be on everything, right? The newest, latest, and greatest social media site has come out, therefore they have to be on it in order to gain more traction. I was just speaking with a group last week, and I started to go through all the different channels, and everyone started raising their hand. Yep, I'm on that, I'm on that. And when I asked them why they were on those channels, they said, because that's where I need to be to reach the most people. And I actually told them they were wrong. Okay, they didn't really love that too much, but it's true. I would rather see you do one or two, maybe three social media channels, and that's it. Because you know what? That gives you more time to focus on those channels. It gives you more time and opportunity to learn what those channels can do for you. Because as you know, I mean, let's talk about Facebook for a second. I mean, Facebook, you can pretty much do everything on, right? You can post, you can do videos, you can do live, you can do ads, you can do pretty much anything. I mean, video calls. I don't really spend too much time on other platforms outside of Facebook these days, except for LinkedIn, and I'll talk about that in a second, because Facebook can give you so much, right? And then there's Instagram, which, you know, again, hands down love Instagram because it's Facebook's baby. A lot of people don't know that Instagram is actually owned by Facebook. So the fact that Instagram as well is, I love the visual aspect of Instagram. You have to post a photo. I love the fact that you can use hashtags to crazy levels on Instagram, and the fact that it integrates really well with Facebook. So another question that I was asked while I was speaking, which is why I'm doing this video for you guys today, is about schedulers. So again, understanding that there's so many social media platforms out there. So if they were to stay on a lot of them, would it be better for them to use a third-party scheduler and actually just put it in one place and have it, you know, drip down to all of the rest of them? My answer is no, and here's why. Facebook likes Facebook. Instagram likes Facebook. Instagram likes Instagram. Twitter likes Twitter. LinkedIn likes LinkedIn. LinkedIn doesn't have hashtags. Instagram likes a lot of hashtags. Twitter, you can't use as many because, of course, there's only 140 characters. So when you actually go to a third-party scheduler like Buffer or Hootsuite or Sprout Social or any of those ones, they can be really great for doing things within Twitter. They monitor conversations, they monitor hashtags, they can do an incredible amount with listening and notifying you of what's going on within your network. However, Facebook gives you the ability to schedule, but if you're going to schedule through Twitter, they're saying, well, why can't I just go to LinkedIn as well and publish it over there? Well, LinkedIn, when you're using hashtags, it doesn't look as good. And the other challenge, which is probably even the bigger one, which is why I never use a third-party scheduler, is the fact that each and every social media platform is different. The way that you talk on Facebook is a little different than the way you talk on Twitter, which is a little different than the way you talk on LinkedIn, which is a little different than the way you talk on Instagram, right? Because on Facebook you can do a post only. You know, you can just do words or a quote. Whereas on Instagram, you can't. You have to upload a photo. On Twitter, you only have 140 characters. But you know what? Sometimes I have a lot more to say. And it also depends on where your audience is as well. So if you're going to spend time on all of them, are you actually building relationships with the people that are on the channel where they're hanging out? So there's lots of things to consider when you're picking the social media channel that's right for you. And I think that's what you really need to look at and take a couple of minutes today. This is what I'm also encouraging you to do. Take a couple of minutes today and look at all the social media platforms that you're on. Do they all make sense for your business? Or are you spending time on social media channels that are not right for you? So for example, I love Snapchat. Just putting it out there. Do I use it for business? No, I actually rarely use Snapchat because my clients aren't there. If they're on Snapchat, they're already using digital media to its best ability, that they're actually reaching more people. Or perhaps their focus of the people that they're targeting is more of the younger generation. Well, that's not me. If I want to target the people who are right for my business, I'm going to focus on Facebook because that's where they hang out. So I really encourage you to take a little bit of take a look at the list of social media channels you're on. And if you're on one that your brothers, sisters, uncles, cats, neighbors, friend recommended, then you know what? It might be time to get off, because the other challenge with the third-party schedulers is that it looks like it's a third party. I was actually showing a screenshot of what Twitter looks like when you've connected Twitter and Facebook. It doesn't look good. It doesn't. It just looks like you're on Facebook. And if you're on Facebook, that's great. Stick with Facebook. But you know what? When you try to have your tweets go over here or your other posts go over here, it doesn't look good for your brand. So I encourage you to pick the ones that's right for you, stick with it, and make sure that you're posting in the platform that makes sense for you.